this is Shauna Noel for Illustrate Faith, and I wanted to share a little check-in of Gratitude Documented with you guys. Gratitude Documented is a project that the Illustrate Faith community is working through for the month of November, documenting our gratitude for each day with a different prompt and a verse that we provided. Now, you can find a full kit in the link in the description below, and then we've also provided a printable as well to kind of correspond with that kit. And so for each day I have done a journal entry and then also a Bible journaling entry. And so I wanted to share my Bible process with you guys today and kind of how that has come along so far. When I am working through a kit like this where I'm doing something different, or a Bible entry for each day, I like to have something that kind of pulls them all together. So for me, it's that washi strip along the edge and then the stamp at the top, and then the rest is really up for whatever kind of inspires me with that prompt that day, as long as I'm keeping that journaling focused around my gratitudes for the prompt. And so here you can see my second day, again just keeping it pretty simple, because I think that's what really helps for these prompts that are daily. And I know that we all live full, happy lives, and so to keep our gratitude documenting daily and simple, I think is just important to keep it going. I think that's the biggest thing about this project, is to kind of keep it moving forward and just taking 5 minutes and putting that stamp down on your journaling and documenting those gratitudes. So here on November 4th, I did a technique, which you can see the video for this technique from last Monday, where we did the print and pray transfers. And so as you can see there, again, just the washi along the side, the stamp, and some journaling, and then I am done for the day for my Bible journaling. November 5th, you can also see this in the video, and this one was for leaders, and that is something I'm certainly so thankful for. I'm also going to be showing you guys some process video at the end of this video, so stick around for that for sure. This is my sixth entry, and I wanted to make sure I had this entry on the left already done, so I kind of wanted to reflect that same design on the right. So it was still sticking to that same design element of using the washi tape and the stamp. I pulled in those other designs into my gratitude document, so it all kind of goes together but still stands out on its own. For November 7th, I'm playing with a little bit more color here, but I used one of the devotional cards as a hidden journaling spot. And I just love that little typewriter, it's so cute. And then played with some color, again using that same stamp and using a marker to kind of outline it with some color, and the washi tape along the edge to kind of pull those things together. I just like the idea that when I'm looking back through my journaling Bible later, I can see that all these entries relate because they all have those same design elements in them. And I think that that is something that's really intriguing and important for me personally later down the road, to see that journey that I took as I documented my gratitudes this month. November 8th was all about documenting our gratitude for music, which is something that I don't think I would have done naturally, but something that I'm so thankful for. So I'm thankful for these prompts that kind of make me step outside what I would normally think to be thankful for, if that makes sense. And I used some of the Bright and Brave collection because it has those cute little cassette tapes in them, and just really had a lot of fun with that one. November 9th was prayer, and I thought that was very interesting surrounding the election. No matter what side of the aisle that your heart falls on, I believe that our country definitely needs prayer. Of course, like with any transition, with some people hurt, some people excited, I think that that is definitely something that we can always be surrounding our country in. And then November 10th is grace, which again, I think the timing was awesome. And I just had fun playing with the stamps and coloring them in with different marker colors, this cute little scroll. And that is the gray ink that comes in the kit. It is like seriously so beautiful. I love it. And then I used the grace stamp as a prompt to document the different grace, things I was thankful for grace in my life. Today's prompt that I'm showing you here is for laughter. And again, this one kind of is like music to me. Like, I wouldn't have naturally thought to document my gratitudes for this, but now looking back, I'm just so thankful for thinking outside the box, and also so thankful for laughter. Like, laughter is something that fills my life personally, and something that is something that continues to propel me forward. Laughter is something that my husband and I share. He makes me laugh a lot, And my laughter, I don't know about you guys, but like I have like a really loud, obnoxious laugh when I get going, and so sometimes it gets me into a little bit of trouble. The other day I was sitting at lunch with a friend, and a lady like looked behind her as I was laughing, like kind of like, can you please be quiet? So sometimes it gets a little out of hand, but I am so thankful for laughter and that uncontrollable laughter at times. And thankful for friends that bring laughter into my life, thankful for my husband who continues to make me laugh even through the hard times, and thankful for hearing laughter as well. I love hearing my kids laugh with each other, my husband laugh with my kids, you know, that sort of thing, laughing down the hallway as they get ready for school. I think all those are beautiful, wonderful things. And it's those little things in our everyday life that really make a big difference to me. I'm using this Tim Holtz like flashcard as a prompt here, and I can also do some hidden journaling underneath. My friend Elaine, I'm sure you guys know her, she's on our team, got these and was using these in her gratitude documenting, and I was like, yes, they're so cute. And again, I'm using the stamps from the kit. I think this is just a really easy way to add like that fall look, but then have fun coloring in the leaves, different colors with each entry or whatever it is that you want to do. I personally love having leaves on fall entry pages, and I think these ones are just so stinking cute because you can color them in and create like a million different looks depending on, you know, what colors you use and how you arrange them on your page. Stamps are make a kit so versatile because you can do that. You can pull different colors in, you can do different arrangements, you can do different layering techniques, and all that's going to create a very different look, which is why I think stamps are just some of the best tools to invest in if you are a crafter or, you know, a Bible journaler or art journaler or whatever it is that you like to do. It's just something that you can use time and time again in a million different ways, and that's so fun. So here I'm just adding, again, that little bit of color. I've added the stamp on top and the washi tape along the side to pull it into the rest of my journaling so that as you flip through those pages, they all kind of connect. And then I simply added some paint as a backdrop. I think adding paint as a backdrop is just a really simple way to kind of step away from the white page syndrome. Like, I'm going to ruin this page because it's white. Well, get some paint on it and have fun and get some color going. And I think that really kind of helps get the whole page flowing if you're having trouble kind of getting started. And I use the white, like a pink and gold, which I think are kind of some fun fall colors. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some little pattern making into the leaves as well, just for a different effect, as we talked about earlier. One thing I wanted to mention as well is that you saw me pull out a stamp earlier for that U, and there on that U stamp set was a bunch of thankful stamps, like wow, God, thank you, thankful, those sort of things. And that is from last year's Gratitude Documented kit. So now we have 2 Gratitude Documented kits behind us, including this one. And what I loved about it was I was able to use last year's stamps and this year's stamps. And so next year, if we get the gratitude document, you know, again, you would then have 3 stamps to kind of use throughout your 30 days of journaling gratitude, which I think is just, again, those tools that you can use over and over again in different fun ways that are just really valuable. And then at the end, I'm just going to do some mark making with my Faber-Castell markers, my favorite, and go right on top of that paint, and it just kind of adds some depth and texture and pattern and fun and all those fun things. And then I'm going to pull that blue washi tape up to the top to kind of create some visual interest there as well. Fold it over the back, and I'm just having so much fun with this page. I love the like added pink for the fall colors. I'm using this Mega Date stamp, which is from Studio Calico. I just love the imperfect large date stamp as like a visual element. And then Neo Colors, this is a really bright aqua to add a little pop of color at the end. I love doing this like as a final touch. It's just, it looks so different from the markers and adds just a different visual interest, and they're just really fun to play with. So if you haven't played with those, go to your local art supply store, and even if you just pick up like 1 or 2 colors to play with and see if you like them, and play with different, you can add water, not add water, that sort of thing, whatever kind of, whatever look you're going for. And then I'm taking my tab punch and getting some tabs out of the cover and then adding them to both the front and the back. So I cut out 2 and then combine them that way, but you can also fold it over and cut out 2 so that they're connected as well, if that's easier for you. And then adding some washi to the bottom of that tab. So I think the overall design and feel of doing this daily project is really to keep it simple, to keep it focused on those gratitudes and not worry too much about, the final product or reinventing the wheel each time. Just keep it simple. Set up some rails for yourself like I have with the washi and the stamp, and add your date and journaling, and if anything else comes along, awesome. But don't overcomplicate the process, especially on a daily project. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and remember, I am so thankful for you. All right, bye.